In a Truth Social post, Trump told Iran to open the Strait. You crazy bastards. If you want one example, like one reason why this man is either so loved or so hated by so many people, it'd be this. I mean, personally, I can't recall a U.S. president or any world politician, actually, who speaks to the public the way he speaks in his own room or office. It's unheard of, right? Open the Strait. And I'm sure many people, especially politicians, are just as vexed about Iran potentially closing the Strait of Hormuz, to put it nicely, because they know rising energy prices are guaranteed to put them out of office. I'm sure privately, Keir, Starmer, Anthony Albanese, and Emmanuel Macron are using even more colorful language, probably aimed at Trump for putting him in this dilemma. They're utterly paralyzed. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. The rock is rising energy prices, right? The risk of supply shocks and ultimately losing elections because of frustrated voters, whose language, by the way, is just as colorful as Trump's every time they're at the pump. And the hard place is the prospect of joining the U.S. and Israel in a broader conflict and consequently risking backlash from anti-war voters, including segments of the left and parts of the Muslim communities, right, whose votes they rely on. Now, listen to what leadership sounds like today, all right? Starmer says, escalation in the Middle East is in no one's interest. Stability in the region is vital for global security. And Albanese says, Australia is concerned about the potential impact on global energy markets and continues to support de-escalation. Sounds nice, sounds responsible, sounds completely useless. Because here's the problem. None of that is a solution. None of that. It doesn't reopen a strait. It doesn't bring energy prices down. It doesn't give people certainty. It's safe. It's political. Right? But it's not leadership. And this is exactly why people are drawn to someone like Trump. Not necessarily because they agree with everything he says, right? I mean, I don't. But because at least he sounds like he's trying to do something, like anything. And I don't even know why Australia, being so rich in natural resources, is still so exposed to disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz. But that's a topic for another video. I'm not going to get into that right now. Okay, like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. I'd love to hear what you think. Do politicians need to talk a little more in public like they do in private, or should they keep it civil? On this channel, you can count on one thing. It's always going to be you, me, and the truth.